Next time I
Did
gotta get a
you?
wig.
Oh, Froggy, we are live. Did you miss our tremendous and fun meet and greet this week? We're going to tell you all about it before we jump in. I'm Emma.
I'm Jam.
And I'm Froggy.
And we are Treasure Hunt with us. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so happy to go over our meet and greet. We got Froggy on to do that, and we got to go over some rumors. We got a whole bunch of stuff to go over. We gotta go how you were making me a liar. Let's go. Let's jump into it. What
Do we
we got,
want to
Emma?
start with that? I mean, do we need to start with the rumors?
No. Let's
Okay.
not start with the rumors. What
Well,
do we got?
obviously, if you've been watching recently, clearly we just wanted all the drama to die down. We just want everybody to get along. We want everybody to be happy. It turns out we believe that the intent of the people is to be treasure hunters and go out and hunt, right? But
Oh,
unfortunately, there's a member of our community who spreads rumors, and it's me.
yeah.
I didn't know.
Before you get into that, I just saw this. Holy cow, Tab! What are you doing? We haven't even started yet.
Lipinski! Oh my
If you ain't
goodness.
first, you're last. Ricky Bobby, see y'all soon at Antler Saloon.
Tad.
Wait, at
You're
where?
so good to
Where?
us. Antler Saloon. There you
In
go.
beautiful downtown Wisdom, Montana. It's a slice of treasure. That is true. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much.
Treasure.
We really appreciate that.
So. Okay, so should we get back to how I'm unintentionally a liar, pants on buyer?
Yeah, you didn't just liar. You turned me. I don't know, Froggy, if you spread that same
spread the rumor too,
or not.
I didn't spread anything.
Oh,
no?
Oh my God.
Just me. She turned me into a liar. And
it's so bad.
People
it's so bad.
Lies
guys.
out there.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so let me clear the air. Okay, so if you were at our event and people asked me, "Hey, is Justin coming?" And Justin was so gracious. He's so gracious. He was like, I wish I could come, Emma. I'm really trying, but he couldn't make it work. And he couldn't make it work, I told people, because he was at the birthday party of somebody who was 108 years old.
Wait, you told me that it was his great uncle's 108th birthday party. That's why he couldn't show up. So I'm telling everybody that.
That is in fact the truth. That's the rumor that I began. But apparently I crossed some wires. And there was a party that was happening in Cloudcroft, which I think Adelkin went to. But unfortunately, Justin was actually at a funeral.
Yeah, we apologize for that.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if you see us laughing, we are not laughing at the funeral. Our prayers and thoughts go out to the family, to the friends. What a tremendous guy. I did I read some articles on it. Great guy. And we're laughing at the fact that Emma totally botched that whole entire thing
and I told everybody about it. I'm a rumor spreading fool, and I am sorry, people. I'm here to clear the air and let you know that when I tell you something that's not accurate, you can always rely on me to out myself. And I was, in fact, a liar, pants on fire.
You were, and we apologize. So hopefully everybody there that was there that we told that he was at 108th-year-old birthday.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, it was that. Yes, this is what it was. It was a great tribute.
The worst. It was a great
to Charles Walker. Their families go back. They're connected from Cloudcroft. They were the ones that were basically, building that area up. So
yeah. And it's, the POSEYs are huge there. And I'm just,
for the Walkers.
I apologize to everybody that I left to. I apologized yesterday to Justin for the misunderstanding. And I just told him that, listen, it's probably not the first time I've said something incorrect, and it likely won't be the last that I say something incorrect. But when I say something wrong, man, I'm going to show up to out myself and set the record straight.
Absolutely. We always do.
Okay, so should we talk about the meet and greet?
Let's talk about the meet and greet.
I'm so sorry, people. I feel
Let's talk about the rest of the meet and greet where we didn't spread.
Where we didn't lie and spread
a false mistake out there. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the meet and greet was amazing. First, how great was it to hang out with Froggy and Jenny and all of the people who showed up?
That was my favorite part. So I never got to meet Jenny before. And oh my gosh, she's so nice. She is so nice. She does such a great job with her YouTube channel. They're like almost going towards 8,000 subscribers, and she does great short videos. So I was really excited to meet her. She also has the biggest Discord, treasure hunting Discord that I know of and stuff with like almost 12,000 people.
That's
So
huge.
they're huge. And she was there. She was having fun. And it was great to meet her. And then, of course, finally got to meet Froggy, who, by the way, just put out a great safety video today. Everybody needs to go to
Yes,
his
he
channel,
did.
watch it. Came out today. What's it called? Watch it after the controversy, he called it.
I'll say in the spirit of Emma coming forward and acknowledging when she makes said something that's controversial. I also was a little bit cavalier with a very uncavalier topic of safety. So I wanted to address that and dedicate some time to speaking about it. So yes, I did do a safety video of sorts today. So yeah, I think everybody should watch it. I think it's a pretty good safety video.
Absolutely. I love your
it's a
videos
great
myself.
video. Yeah, I watch
I
all your
mean,
videos. So
well, and here's the thing. So the big question is how many people showed up. So here's how I thought we would tally. I handed out. Oh yeah. Also, I'm a thief. Apparently, I stole this from Salt Face Mule. But I'm gonna give it back to Casey Stoker. I did not steal it on purpose. I thought it was ours. I'm
What
the
am I gonna
worst,
do with you?
apparently. All
What
the
am I
things. I'm
gonna
a
do with you?
liar and a rumor starter and I'm a thief. I don't know. So I handed out 87 of these tickets. And that's originally what I was trying to use. But I'm gonna tell you, we all kind of agreed that there was people inside, there was people outside. So we keep saying this. There's between 50 and 87 people, which is mind blowing because people came from so far away. Michigan.
They
who's
did.
laughing?
Someone
The
drove in from
ceiling, look at
Michigan.
Rob.
Someone flew in from Utah. People came from all over. They drove far. They
Montana,
drove
right?
near.
Someone came from Montana.
Montana.
Yes, Chip
Yes.
came from Montana. People came from Michigan, from Alabama, from Arkansas, from Florida, all over. Casey, I just saw your name go by. I'm sorry that I stole this cup. I can't believe I stole it. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I'm so sorry. I'm so ashamed.
That's what bad biker girls
That's
do.
what a bad
apparently.
biker girl does.
That's right.
Like,
So
Froggy's so appalled he just left. I mean,
he did.
he's so
It was actually great. A lot of people. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Did you show the cup? Show the cup.
What does it say? Case? Oh, you want to see the cup? Okay, here we go.
stole it.
The stolen
Sorry.
cup.
We stole that from you. We'll give it back. We apologize.
I will bring it back. I'm so sorry. I'm like, I wasn't even drinking. I guess I think I just, at the end of the night, I didn't want to lose or forget anything. I just packed it all up in a thing and I just stole the cup. So I will bring it. I will bring it to you.
Hopefully that wasn't me because I saw the bag and I was just putting everything in the bag. I was trying to help. So I saw the brown bag. Helpful. I was just grabbing stuff. And
You're such a gentleman too. Like you tried to never let me carry anything. Like I'd turn around, I'd be carrying a big box. And you're like, "What are you doing?" And you'd take it. And I'm like, "What's happening right now?" So thank you, Froggy. You were so unbelievably helpful. We had a great time. And like I said, 50 to 87 people. So we say this. There was people inside and outside. 87 tickets were given out. I assume 87 people were there, but it felt more intimate than that. But I mean, come on. That 50 to 87 people showed up to just hang out. Gosh.
There was 37 in the very first picture. And they made us take another picture because a bunch of people weren't in it. And there was a bunch of people that didn't take it. At one point, I counted 50, but I didn't keep track and stuff like that because there was so much going on, so many people there. And this time, people were like, well, we were in Dillon and we were pretty much live the whole time. And I didn't get to interact with people as much as I'd like to. So people said, well, why didn't you go live? And it's because we were there to meet and greet people. Like if Justin was there, we would have went live. If JCB was there, we would have went live. If Max was there, if Team Tampa was there, we probably would have went live just to, if there was like creators there and stuff. But we were there to meet the people and I tried to talk to everybody. And if I missed someone, I apologize. Reach out to me because that was my favorite part of the whole entire day.
It was so amazing. I know that I loved that as well. And I thought it was really cool is like, there was Cody who found the American treasure. I want to say it was in Arkansas or Alabama, one of the A's. His wife and his mother came all that way. We got to meet them. We got to meet actual finders. We got to meet hunters. We got to meet creators. There was just so many fantastic people. And that meeting the people was my favorite part too. Froggy, what was yours?
My favorite part was spending like an hour and a half, well, times two, so like almost 3 hours, one-on-one with Scott. He's just a fascinating dude, and
He kind of
I
seems
mean,
weird
I
from this.
I
know,
felt bad
we'll
because
never hear the end.
I'm a talker, and he was the only one in the car. So sometimes I was like, well, he hasn't like put in his earphones yet or something. That'd be my signal. Or
He
I
loved it.
talk to him a lot.
He
No,
loved
he
it.
loved it. Yeah,
He loved
that
it.
was nice of you to drive Scott around. We appreciate that.
But I also enjoyed, and maybe I got a little bit too carried away. So people were asking for me to sign their book, and so at first I was like, I'll sign my name, and then I was like, well, I should put a little message, and I had fun with some of the messages. So if
Well, Froggy was having fun in general. Let's show a couple pieces of his work. So Froggy
Yeah.
was making balloon animals. Wait, what does it say? While we were talking about tickets, some gave my Violet 2 of their
someone
tickets.
gave Violet 2 of their tickets, and that was very nice. And that's the best part about this. So many people gave back, and we're gonna give out a bunch of thank yous. Someone threw a freaking treasure hunt. Some people gave away all sorts of extra stuff, and we're gonna talk about all about that and stuff. So we're gonna get to that.
But I want to talk about Froggy's balloon artwork. So this was more acceptable. I don't actually know what this is.
it was a flower. It was a flower.
Oh, am I holding it up wrong? Oh, there you go. Okay. But then he also gave people things like this. And I don't really know what's happening here.
That has come apart a little bit.
It has some initials.
You're doing him dirty.
I'm just saying this on
You're
more
doing
than
him
one
dirty.
time. He walked through a building with something just like this, and I was like,
you're doing him dirty. Let me tell you something. We were at a table, and he's like, what do you want? I'm gonna make, because he was making stuff for the kids, and there was a couple kids that didn't have stuff, and they're like, what do you want? I'm gonna make you anything. You know, what do you want? A dog? Do you want a frog? She's like, no, I don't want a frog. Let's go. What do you want? And she
what would I do with a frog?
I want a cat. And then we're like, wait, can you even do a cat? And he's like, can I do a cat? Yeah, of course I could do a cat. And he made the best cat I've ever seen. It was so good. I was so impressed. This amazing cat. It was a little pink cat and stuff, had whiskers on it. It was really good. Good job, Froggy.
It actually, like, I tease him because that's how friendship works. If I don't tease you, I probably don't like you. But I am mostly nice, but we're really fortunate. A bunch of hunters stayed at my house with Gemini, and so like Froggy was an example, and Cece and Reddit Randy, and Art and her husband, and so we just kind of got to have like a hunter's sleepover. It was kind of cool. It was like being children again. So Froggy, I had to ride with Scott, which thank God it was a great experience, because sometimes Scott talks my ear off, and I'm like, dang, Scott with all of his theories. And so I was just grateful that Froggy was okay with it, because our friend John came with us, and we were going up, and it was a lot
of fun. I will say, as
time.
great as you did on the cats, you got to work on your swords. Okay,
sabers. They're sabers. They're more
sabers.
Yeah, they're sabers. I'm just saying.
Yes. It was funny.
I'm just saying, when he walked at me with a sword, I was like, what? So, Red, pistols are next Saturday. Next Saturday, Scott and I are headed out to an island undisclosed off of Charleston, and we are going to go hunt for those pistols. I'm so excited. I'm going to actually try to film with both my iPad and like we've got both of the drones. I'll have the drone that like I pop off my hand and it follows me places. And then we got another new drone that we've barely even used yet. We're going to use that one as well. We're going to do everything we can to bring this whole thing to life for you, because I want people to feel like they're there. And then in the odd chance I do find it, I mean, I want to believe I'm going to find it, but if I do find it, I want everybody to feel like they got to experience it.
Yes. Billie Jean was there. We gave the Amnesia book to our friend Craig, and I gave a Beyond the Map's Edge to someone, and a TTI book to the cashier lady. So we shared the love. You did share the love.
Froggy's wife. You're not
Froggy's wife.
I love your hairstyle. I love your hairstyle. It's all the races.
She's real. She's real, everyone.
A lot of people thought you were not real. They're like,
I was stuck with work, but I wanted to say hi. Esteban gave me the go to say hi, and I'm so sorry I didn't make it.
I've been telling people you're real, but people know I start rumors, so they can't.
I told them all. I missed it because I was so excited to talk about Hawaii, because that's me and my wife.
Oh, yes. Let me know what island you go to, but Maui is the best. That's why it's called Maui no Kauai.
She's real. I love how my Josh is like, she's real. But you bring up a great
That's
point,
AI.
Jim, about all the things. So,
Mhm.
so in addition to all the things that we brought to give away, we brought the two TTI books. We brought 2 signed Justin Posey's Beyond the Map's Edge, signed by Justin and by Cynthia. We brought 2 Amnesia. We brought 2 Lady Liberties. We bought 2 Rileys, which I'm so glad we did, because we'll talk about 2. We gave one of those Riley books to Billie Jean's daughter, but we also gave one to someone who we didn't even know was going to be there. We'll talk about them in just a moment. I feel like we gave, and then people brought stuff. So, Thunder. Oh gosh, was Froggy truly turned human by your kiss?
Focus. I'm gonna put a
I'm
bunch of stuff
sorry, they're
up.
so funny. Okay, and then so Thunder sent us a Thrill of the Chase signed Forest book, which holy smokes, what a tremendous thing, right? Cece brought an allegory pen. Did I say that right? An allegory
Allegory
pen?
pen.
Yep.
I got it right. And Randy brought a first edition True West magazine. Me and Adventure in Time was giving out free golf games, and then Chip came from Antler Saloon in Montana and was giving out drink tokens for when you go to Antler Saloon. when
That's
you're in
amazing, Chip.
Montana.
That was really cool. That's a gift that keeps
That
on
was
giving.
so cool. Well, and then people gave us gifts too. Like they brought us stuff. Like Chip and Tad made us a just in case
Just
safety
in
kit. A
Justin or just in case.
just in case I'm in the field and I fall off of a rock. Everything I need to live is
It
in
is.
that bag.
Look at the back of it too. Look at what they put on it
Yeah.
too.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Chip's daughter helped him with this great artwork.
Yes.
Treasure hunt with us. And then it
And
says, and Antler Salute or
Antlers
Antler Salute.
in
There you go.
wisdom. So that
Is,
was
is
really
that their
cool.
theme
Montana.
song? Are you seeing their theme song?
Yeah, that's their
I'm
theme song.
I'm known. It's called a jingle, boys. I
It's a
am known
jingle,
for singing
sorry.
their jingle.
Oh, yeah.
And I do. I sing it all the time, and I'm gonna continue to sing it. It's
We
what I
can't
do.
forget about Domino. I saw in the
Well,
chat
that's what I was
there.
just gonna say.
Domino.
Domino. You want to talk about a big surprise? So we're all kind of getting together. We're all talking, and Domino's like, "Hey, no, there's nothing better than being at a treasure hunting event than ending a treasure hunting event with a treasure hunt." And so Domino was there, and he handed out envelopes to 30 people that said, "Do not open until midnight." And it was for he created an awesome hunt. He really did. It was for his collection of books from the Thrill of the Chase, Forest books and stuff like that. There was a Thrill of the Chase book. There was a Catcher in the Rye. There was all kinds of books in there. And that was one. Gosh, do you remember who it was won by? I can see his face and I can remember his bandana, but I cannot think of his name.
Was it Craig?
Craig. It was by Craig. It was by Craig. It was by someone, maybe Craig. We don't look, Froggy. Are you trying to make me start more?
We're starting more rumors again.
Then the rumors start somewhere.
We are not going to start rumors. So
Jim's like, listen, I'm going to keep these 2.
Do not hold us. Yes, do not hold us to whatever they talk about. You need to vet everything they say now. That from now on,
Now
whatever
you
you tell
know.
me. Yes.
But yeah, so there was just so many people. Like, come on, talk about an amazing community that people don't just show up for you, which happened. People came out and they're like, "Hey, I'd like to give this away too." So I stood up on the bench and we pulled numbers and we handed out everything. And it was and Randy gave away her T-shirt that she had from the Dylan event, and we gave out a Salt Face Mule shirt.
Anthony won that one.
Yeah, we had the books. We had the books that pass out.
Exactly.
Yeah, people brought stuff to give people through a treasure hunt on. People passed out miniature golf tokens because there's miniature golf.
Adventure in Time. Yeah.
Or as some people like to say, putt. What's it called? Adventure in Time gave out miniature golf so people can go play miniature golf and people had a lot of fun.
But it was so amazing. At any point, you'd walk through the room, and Salt Face Mule. Thank you to them.
Was 100% there. She was so much fun.
Randy from Reddit.
There. But
Randy.
It was so amazing, and we're so grateful to Salt Face Mule. Obviously, I'm wearing my new T-shirt that I bought. When you walk through the dining room area, or even outside, all you found was hunters together, talking about hunting, talking about solves, getting to know each other, talking about the things that they've experienced, other hunts they've done, hunts they're doing, where they are now, and there was TTI and there was Beyond the Map's Edge. There was somebody doing the 12 while we were there, and I'm not going to out that person, but they were doing the 12 was there at the event, and And obviously meeting Jenny was fantastic. Holy smokes, is she tall? I can't decide. I always think of myself as a relatively tall woman, but I meet these treasure hunting women and I am short.
You are definitely short. There's people are
No.
treasure hunters are tall for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, I didn't know that was prerequisite and I'm failing.
Yeah, I really appreciate everybody coming out and just being so generous with their time. And I know a lot of people said, they're nervous to come out. They're nervous to come talk to us. They're, nervous about a lot of that stuff. But I'm hoping people know or getting to know that treasure hunters, that we love talking treasure. We love talking this community. We get to share with it. You are not an outcast here. So do not ever be afraid to come up and talk to me or Froggy or Emma or Jenny and stuff like that, anybody and stuff like that, because we all love talking treasure hunt, and I love talking with each and every one of you. A couple of people said that they were really nervous to be there and they had a great time, so that makes me feel great. That's what it's all about.
I think talking about the whole outcast aspect, I had a similar conversation with 2 or 3 hunters as they came up, and it was the fact that if I tell 100 people in my personal circle where I live, like what I'm involved in, what I'm doing, I'll get 99. Oh, that's cool. Like, will be the response, and only one person will actually like be engaged and ask questions. And so it's really great to be in a room full of people who, if I talk about my hunt state or what I think of this line means, like I'm gonna get their attention, and we're gonna have a great conversation. So I think that's another aspect, kind of like you were talking about it. But for me, that's one of the great things about being there is I know that if I say the word treasure, I don't see somebody's eyes glaze over or like they'll just think I'm a nut. Yeah.
Yes, that is true, and that's the best part, right? Is that you could be with other like-minded people, and what you're saying is not crazy. And what I love is when people start sharing about where they're at or anything like that. Nobody's like, "You're crazy," well, except for me teasing Froggy about being in Arizona. But other than that, nobody was giving anybody a bad time. So.
Exactly. Well, I mean, finally, we were all together, and it was just so fantastic. And it's interesting because there were so many people talking about the places they are that are so different. Should we talk about the people that we didn't know until we knew who they were?
Jam should start that one, right?
Okay, well,
Absolutely.
this is the best part. I get to walk around, I get to talk to everybody and stuff like that, and I go out there and there's a group I hadn't talked to yet, and I went up and I'm talking to them and stuff like that, and there's 2 ladies and they're talking about Beyond the Map's Edge, and we're really excited. They're asking where I'm at, and then I asked them where they're at and stuff, and the whole time I had another guy there and he's asking me about TTI, like wonderful questions about TTI. What do I think about JCB and all this stuff like that? And right away I'm like, this guy looks familiar, and he looks just like John. Actually, looks just like John Collins Black. And I'm thinking that the whole time we're talking, and the 2 on the left are talking to me about Beyond the Map's Edge, and the person on the right is talking about TTI. And about 10 minutes in, I finally just say, it's funny you keep talking about there's treasure inside, because you kind of look like John Collins Black. Did you know? Does anybody ever tell that to you? And then the people on the left go, "Oh, you think he looks like John Collins Black, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then they showed me a photo, and it's a photo with him and the lovely lady that was there and John Collins Black. And then she took off her glasses, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, she looks like John Collins Black too." She looks a little bit more like John Collins Black. And of course, that's what I figured out. Of course, they were brothers and sisters. So yes, John Collins Black. He had his brother. He had his sister.
Well,
the
he didn't
sister-in-law.
send them. We shouldn't say it like that. He didn't send them there. So John Collins Black's sister and her spouse, her wife, they are actively hunting Beyond the Map's Edge.
They're deep hunters. They've been boots on the ground. So the
many
brother,
times in their spot. I don't want to give their spot away. I don't want to give away people's solves.
We're not
didn't they say 4 times in their spot?
Yeah, they've been out to 4 locations. And so the brother's wasn't much of a treasure hunter, but I think by the end we convinced him.
Well, we were talking about how we had the 2 Riley's treasure books, so we bought, because we want to support Michael O'Connell. I say everybody's names wrong. You're welcome. Don't worry, I'll start to remember about you later. But we want to support him as much as possible, so we ordered 2 Lady Liberties, and then I was like, man, should I do 2 Rileys just in case for children? Because Billie Jean had said maybe she'd bring her daughter. And so I'm like, I'm just going to get 2. If we have one left over, we'll give it away at another thing. But we get Billie Jean's daughter won the Riley book, and then John Collins Black's nephew and niece were there, so we gave them a book, because come on, isn't that where it starts?
It is.
Really part of the excitement
They
is what
clearly have treasure hunting in their family. And let me just tell you something. They are deep. They are real treasure hunters. He was actually messaging them, out yourself, tell them who you are, and stuff like that. John was being super funny and super
it was
super
cool.
gracious.
It was cool because let's be honest, I hadn't had a lot of interaction with John except for when we had our interview. So to have that moment and kind of feel that closeness, and then to see, like, you know how it is when you meet people and you meet their family, like you learn how the kind of people are. I was just so excited. They were fun. We just laughed the whole time. They were exciting. It was fantastic. When Jim pulled me over and he's like, does this guy look familiar to you? And
Yeah.
I'm like, and the pressure was on. I was like, he's like, what about her? And I'm like, I didn't date either of these people in high school. I don't know who they are. And then he talked, and his brother's voice and his voice, dare I say it, uncanny. It was outrageous. It was like if I had closed my eyes, I would have thought it was John. I would have
Yeah,
thought it was John.
they're the nicest people, and they're family people, right? You
They're
could tell
family people
that
through and through.
John's brother really loves his children. He took such great care of them and stuff like that. And you know, John is super busy, right? He has his kids and he's enjoying his time. So we were talking about that, about you know, what a great father he is. You know, how much he's enjoying watching people do his hunt and stuff. So it's wonderful. We had a lot of fun. So happy they showed up. So happy that they're in this treasure hunt. And thank you guys for coming out for that one. So
Of course. And Violet, we're saying hi to you, kid.
Hello,
You were
Violet.
so
Hello,
fun.
Violet. I
I
hope the
love this
balloons
peanut butter and
haven't
jam.
popped yet. Yeah, I hope they haven't. Hope they're still, at least one of the balloons is still up.
I hope he didn't give you a sword. That would be the best.
I think I did.
yes.
Well,
I'll say
Chip,
I talked to his brother, John's brother, for a little bit, and I was selling him on the concept of Essie's Quest, the very short hunts. So I was like, if you're trying to get into something, there's a bunch of them on the East Coast. Sometimes the longer hunts can be a little overwhelming, especially if it's already started. You feel like, oh, I'm behind. Everybody else knows something. But I told him about the Vail guys. The Vail guys have one that's always going on. And there's some other East Coast ones that I mentioned that are shorter, that if you don't want to feel like you're behind, even though you're not, I think somebody could come in today and not be behind. Like I'm not saying that, but the perception sometimes you might feel that this hunt's been going on for a while. So I remember that's what I was talking to him about.
Yeah, and it was great to meet everybody. We met so many other treasure hunters out there. They all had really great stories. Lee and Kim were my favorite because we were talking similar areas of where we're looking at and stuff, and we're gonna go out together someday. I could feel that. So
I'll make that happen for you. We should be heading out there soon. We have us all relatively. I did sneaky. I accidentally spread a rumor. I accidentally spread a horrible rumor. If you missed the beginning of the show, we already discussed it. I spread a horrible accidental rumor, but I threw it out there that I was unintentionally lying.
Yeah, and thanks Chip for coming out and giving out all those
Chip was cool.
The most ridiculous amount of drink tokens. So if you all are in Antler Saloon, we're going to bring some back with us too, and the next time we go out there, and we'll hand some out there too. So
right, and here's what I'm going to tell you. Again, the generosity of our community, you really can't beat it. You just can't beat the generosity. And actually, Beth came and brought us gifts. They brought Jim and I this beautiful. Jim and I both got it's called is it Levert? At the Story of Levert, she brought us these beautiful book, and she is actually the author with someone named William Gardner. But oh my gosh, that would be Bill, I'm guessing. So Beth was with Bill. That would make sense.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Now you
that was
out.
But this beautiful book, and then she brought us this one, which is called it's called a treasure trove, and it's a collectible. It's a collector's item treasure book, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's like. And then, of course, some amazing smelling lotion. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to use that. I'm always making sure I'm lotioned up. But it's like, come on, how kind are all these people? And it was just good to meet good people and have fun with them. I had a great time.
Yes, and good luck with your boots on the grounds. For everybody that's saying they go boots on the ground.
I mean, I feel like it's going to be a big weekend coming out next weekend. Like, people are in a lot of different places, right?
Yeah.
Huge weekend.
Yeah. I know for me, I've got my Charleston hunt next weekend, and then the weekend after that, where, oh my gosh, the weekend after that, I'm so lucky I get to work. But the weekend after that, I'm trying really, really hard to get out to South Dakota for the Black Hills hunt. I'm doing everything in my power to get it done.
Yeah, just keep going.
They are magnetic. I have mine on my fridge. I have mine on my fridge right now. But there's a lot going on, and if you're going to go out there, just if you see a meetup coming around you, or if you think that maybe even if you think there's a chance that hunters around you, there's nothing that stops you guys from putting into our social media area that you're going to do a meetup in your local spots so that people can get together. Being with like-minded people is fantastic. Being with people who understand what you're going through is fantastic. I have a really great relationship with Ashley Nepple, and we talk all the time about how we want to buy the right clothes and wear the right clothes for hunting, because I have a tendency to go out the door in the wrong clothes. I'm not warm enough, or and so we're just talking about, like, people probably need to know that stuff. We should put something together. I
Your
also
fashion
turns out
show, like
I know.
hunter
Oh yeah, I'll
fashion
walk
show.
up. 90% of the time I'm wearing a t-shirt, and 90% of the time it's from Salt Face Mule. You can't beat how soft these things are. And I do feel like we said thank you, but just in case, thank you, Salt Face Mule, for making this amazing, helping us with this amazing event. The food was fantastic. I got 2 bites
Wonton,
of the
right? That's
best
the
wonton.
tip. If you're going the wonton,
The wonton wraps was really good. I love the brisket mac and cheese. I mean, the Diet Coke was amazing. I really loved it, but they even changed, and we'll put up. Oh, I should have put this up. I'm gonna post all the pictures I have on. I'll put them in Discord. I'll put them in Facebook, in the YouTube group. Rob, that's okay with you, Rob? I'll post all those pictures on our YouTube group, or your YouTube group, all in there. But and I'll put them on mine. And if you follow us or you're in our Discord, just come find it. There's so many pictures to be had. It was just so amazing to meet everybody. But there's a lot going on this week because there's an interview coming out.
whose interview?
It's a guy. Maybe you've heard of him, Justin POSEY.
Does he have something going on, a hunt or something?
He might have. I heard he
Is that
sold
the
a book.
pistol guy?
It's not the pistol. Beyond the Map said Justin POSEY is going to be on his good friend Tyler Young, not
Taylor Long.
not Taylor Long. Tyler Young.
We'll mess
I
up all
mix those
these.
up every single time. I'm gonna start new rumors. So he's going to be on his good friend Tyler's X. And so here's one thing to know: is if you do not belong to X, or you do not have an X account, you cannot listen to.
I thought he said you didn't need an account.
No, you do need an account.
You do.
You
I would get an account. Go to the space. It will notify. You don't want to miss it. Just put the link in there. This is
there's the link. So
here's
the thing. It's at 5 p.m. Eastern time, right? Is that what it is? 5 p.m. Eastern? Or is it 5 p.m. Western? Man, I got to stop.
I'll look it up for you.
We
I don't know why.
We had this out. All three of us discussed this before. Now I can't remember if we looked. I think it is 5 p.m. Western time.
Pretty sure
Pacific.
It's 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, Pacific. I'm going, wait,
September
that's
4th.
early. That's like 2 p.m. Okay, so jump in. And it's going to be, my understanding is it'll be an interactive interview. So you, yes, what he has there. And so in addition, you also want to, Froggy, why don't you tell them, everybody, the name of the account they need to follow?
Yes. So what you're going to want to do is, and again, if you're following Justin on X, he has this information. He posted it 4 days ago. But the account name, if you're on X and you go to the little magnifying glass, it's called Deep State of the Union. So deep. Yes. So capital D for deep, space, capital S for state, space of, space, the, space, union.
Right.
I always think of onion when I see union. Anyways, that's the account. So
so that's the account. Make sure you have a Twitter account. Do not wait to the last second and then you can't get in. Make sure you get in early. I've heard that it's going to be pretty awesome. First of all, anytime you have Tyler, whatever you want to call him, you know you're going to hear some crazy stories. These two grew up and they have some of the best stories, and you're not going to want to miss this. We're not going to miss it. So make sure you get in nice and early. Already followed. That's what I'm talking about.
Boom. Well,
Rob, ahead of the game as usual.
Deep state. The space is between the deep and the state. That's what he said. Deep space. State.
Yeah, sorry. I kept saying space.
It's deep state of the union. And there's a space between each word. So there's that. And you can see when you get there, Justin follows them as well. So you'll know that you're in the right place. And then you just get, and there's under Justin's link on X, you can set a reminder to make sure you don't miss it. And so that's that. But he's right. Jam's right. Tyler is Justin's crazy fun friend, and we all have that crazy fun friend, right? I mean, who doesn't have a friend who people show up to rescue him and he's wearing his underwear? I mean, did you want to be rescued any other way?
I bet you most of the people in this community, the treasure hunt, like they're the crazy friend. I feel like that with those friend groups.
Exactly.
For me,
I
it's
agree.
Jam or Casey. Either one of those. Both of those work. You know.
Well, I'm excited. I see a lot of people talking about another meet and greet, and
I'd be down. That's fun.
it's funny you say that, but we got balls up in the air, so keep an eye out for us. Go to our Discord if you're not part. Are you seriously gonna go there? Not like your swords. Not like your swords. Did someone write something? Oh no, forget it.
Nobody hit his Froggy's face.
We have a lot of things going on. Okay, if you're not on our Discord, you miss
something. We might be working on
Yes.
something, but we
It's gonna be
hear the
huge.
call to action to have meet and greets out in California. So I think the next time we go out to California, we should at least give people the opportunity to have a place we get together and hang out.
Maybe.
You know,
Maybe we might do
Yeah.
that. We might do it.
Maybe.
We are in
You
California.
hear this
Go to the
naysayer?
Discord. Here's my point, though. If you're not on our Discord, let me just tell you this. So obviously, after Justin came into our last live and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Palo Alto. Come on out."
Right.
We've heard from the people there. It was great. It was a nice little intimate event where he got to meet people and talk to them. He got a really cool olive jar, and then later on, he was like, in our Discord, I'm at the airport, Terminal B.
Right.
If you're in the airport, come say hi. I'm here for an hour. Have a drink with me. And he was there drinking Bloody Marys. So if anybody's
And Jim
curious-
was like, I was in that terminal
was
2 days
in that.
ago.
I know. Dang it, man. I just missed them. So if you're not in our Discord, you need to be in our Discord. You're literally possibly missing out.
And he chats.
yeah.
You know, and it's a good time had by all. Like he's a
And
fun guy.
and in Terminal B, I mean, B is 11 spaces from M, so there's the M. So maybe that's a hint.
Whoa.
Look at you starting rumors.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, you're a rumor starter.
I mean, that's reaching and stuff like that. And it was awesome meeting Jenny. So nice.
She is
so
the
wonderful.
ultimate class.
Jenny's
Like,
great.
Jenny
Oh, I love
is
this.
the ultimate class.
Mysterious.
She's mysterious.
Yes. It was so funny. She made us sign shirts, not made us. She
Yeah.
asked us to sign shirts that she gave away. And of course, Froggy goes before me and he's like drawing this really cool frog and stuff like that. I'm like, how can I sign this now? Well, I can't sign it anywhere near him. It looks all super cool. And I'm just going to sign my name on it. So I got to work on a little.
No, didn't you have a ghost signer? I saw you trying to outsource your signature.
I tried. I couldn't do it. Nobody was willing to do it. But I am.
Oh,
I am.
the cool kids, Max. That's hilarious.
That's why I left. I left out of Terminal B. Apparently, we take the same airline, so we fly the same airline.
Wow.
So.
Totally insane. But I will. What about the olive jar? Not that olive jar ghost dancer, but Alan Kelly gave Justin an olive jar with a note inside it from him and Ben Napple. And, you know, I'm really excited by that. I'm really excited to see the people. I mean, here's the thing. None of the three of us you see here were forest fed hunters. So when people talk about the things that happen that maybe cause tension or maybe cause happiness or all these things, we don't have a frame of reference for forest fen, right? But the one thing I think everybody can agree on is people who hunted forest fen feel very strongly about the things they feel very strongly about. And what's really kind of cool is Justin's hunts giving those people who maybe weren't necessarily in alignment an opportunity to reassess what they want to do going forward and heal the community. And that's huge, right? I think it's fantastic. And I think that everybody, you know, went through something that we'll never understand. We will never understand that. I mean, maybe once Justin's book is or container, I don't know what to call it anymore, his thing is found, or once John's containers start being found, all of us will have a frame of reference. But for now, we don't understand that emotional relationship that people had related to a treasure found with such controversy. We'll never understand that.
Yeah, and actually, we're going to talk about there's treasure inside TTI. John had a couple interviews that one got brought to us by Cake, and oh my gosh, I wish Cake was on here because I know I'm forgetting the other person's name. Colt 45.
45.
Yes, thank you. Brought it to our attention, brought it to everybody's attention, and
Don't
there's
you
some
dare,
interesting
Red.
stuff in there.
Red, it is not a dog.
it's a bronze Tucker for sure. And he also had another good interview a couple days ago. So we are going to talk some PTI this week.
Talk about that. Let's go into it.
Yes.
No, are we going to talk about now? We're going to talk about it on Wednesday's show.
Are we talking about it today?
I thought we were talking about it Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We have a Wednesday
my fault.
night show.
You're all excited.
I'm starting rumors.
Froggy is starting rumors. No, Wednesday show, we're going to have a guest come on to talk about their treasure hunt. And then, oh my gosh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the TTI and the interviews because I think there was some confusion about where to go to find the information because there was some information about, and poor Froggy and I, we watched the whole interview sitting on my couch looking for information. I'm like, I haven't heard that here. And then we realized we had the wrong interview.
Yeah,
and
you had the brand new interview that was up on
Yeah.
YouTube, not the one that was up on like Spotify or wherever it was up. But we'll post that link on Wednesday when we're live, and we will go over what he said because it's fire. If it's legit, it almost sounds a little cut. I'm kind of curious. I wish I can talk to him and stuff like that. Maybe I'll send him an email or to his team and say, hey, was this cut up at all? Because if it's not cut up, it's freaking fire. So.
Yeah.
And there was a little bit of debate. Me and Jam have a little bit different opinions, but we hugged it out at the end. So
they did hug it out over French toast.
Yes, I mean he's wrong and I'm right. So we figured that out.
Welcome to my whole life, Froggy. Welcome to my whole life.
I forgave him as soon as he said that he was pretty sure the treasure inside is in a bronze tucker. That is from an exclusive. That's what Froggy believes the container is.
The rumors leaked. He thinks a TTI container.
Here's the podcast. Holy is
Holy
always
knows
a
everything.
big win.
She's so on it. Holy,
This
we're
is
lost
the one
without
you
you,
want to
friend.
listen to. Basically, it's a bunch of people that get interviewed, but John's in there, and I think he starts at like the 1 or 2 minute mark. So he's like one of the first ones, and he talks about the App Trail, North Carolina. It was interesting. It made me want to go out that day. I actually talked about JCB's family. I'm like, you guys should go out and hunt for that. It'd be hilarious. They have no clue where it is, by the way.
They
Do
have
not
no
bother
clue.
them.
And the funniest part is they're like, we wouldn't want to taint that. They want somebody else to find us, but that's okay. They've got Justin's hunt. And they're on Justin's hunt. They were so fun. I would hang out with those people, like like on the reg, and they live close to me, so I might be reaching out. Like,
it was
hey
awesome.
guys, hey
I love Kim. She's like my best friend.
Lee,
right
what
there.
you doing? Oh yeah, she was claiming you. She loved you.
Friends.
You loved her. It was adorable.
I love it. I always make best friends every time I go to these, so I'm loving it.
Exactly. It's so fantastic. Well, that's all I've got for tonight. I know it was impromptu, but we wanted to give people a recap. We want to get the pictures up, but I worked till 10:30 last night, so I didn't have an opportunity. Froggy drove till midnight. Jam flew till midnight. Randy flew. Cece drove. Art drove. There was people going all different directions. People
all Dom Day drove from Michigan. Come on now. Gotta love that. I love her son.
It was great. It was great meeting Dom. She's good people.
Before we get off real quick, I am going to put her son's, if I could find it. Let's see.
Because all Dom Day's son has his own YouTube channel. And he's just the sweetest little thing.
He is.
I say he's the sweetest little thing. I'm like this, looking up at him. I'm like, he's the sweetest little thing. But, we just had a great time. We just wanted everybody to know what happened out there. And I did want to apologize for my mix-up on the birthday party / turned out to really be a funeral.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
So that's the rumor I started. If you missed the beginning, I accidentally started a rumor that Justin was at a 108-year-old's birthday party, but he was actually at a funeral, and you cannot trust me to give details.
Boom, I got it right here. We're going to post it really quick. If you guys don't mind, no. She has no chance on this one. She doesn't even know what I'm talking about. I barely know. I barely know what I'm talking about.
That was aggressive, Jam. Wow, calling out.
No way.
Do you want me to punch him?
I beat you. She had no chance. Hey, look it. This is the coolest kid. He's
Carter.
These Carter. He's into the Hot Wheel cars and stuff like that. If you have it in you, please go subscribe to him. Help him out. Make him feel good. That's what we're all about. We really appreciate the people being out there. He was out there. He gave me a special rock that he had found, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much.
It was super cool.
I was sad I couldn't do a car. That's like I ran to the limitations of my art. I need to work on if I can figure out how to get.
Are you sure this wasn't a car? Are you sure that's not a car?
The stretch limousine. It's a stretch limousine.
It's a limousine. There you go. It's a stretch limousine. High quality stretch limousines. Oh, I love this, Josh. You're fantastic. Listen,
Josh is amazing. I mean, that's to me. It doesn't say you. I'm just saying. That's me. We're brothers.
100-year-old funeral. I know where that is. Rapala. I cannot believe it.
I am so sorry for my sister and her making me lie.
I just feel bad. I really would never truly spread misinformation. I just wouldn't. So that's the second I realized I did. I was like, I better get that out there. Oh my gosh.
Hey, and I gotta say thank you for both you two. For really, I know there's a lot of people that worked on it, but spearheading it, contacting, working with Salt Face Mule, thinking of poor little Froggy over here and having me out there. So I really do appreciate that.
Well, you're killing it, man. You're killing it. You're doing great videos. Everybody should be subscribed to you. If you're not subscribed to Froggy, you're doing it wrong.
If you're not subscribed to Froggy, you're doing it wrong. He put out a safety video after telling people to not be safe. So that's when you know it's time.
Exactly.
That's why Justin has to wait. Legally, he has to wait till I leave the room for him to come in, because I'm unsafe.
You're the steward. Everybody, the steward.
No, start spreading that rumor.
He's the steward. Everybody, if you believe that Froggy is the steward, go to his YouTube and subscribe. Okay, that's how we'll know if you think he is or not. If
God,
you go
listen
to his
Joseph Molo, subscribe.
Yes.
Hey Joe. Oh, he's one of my favorite.
Go to Froggy's and subscribe if you believe it. If you don't believe it, then don't. But if you do believe it, go subscribe right now.
Absolutely. Well, everybody, thanks so much for watching. We will be back on our normal time on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. We're going to have people here to launch a hunt. We're going to talk about the TTI information. We're going to talk about a few other things. We've got another hunt. Somebody else has reached out to us. We've got so many hunts happening right now. We're going to bring it all to you. Thank you so much for treasure hunting with us. And to those of you who came, thank you for showing up for us on Saturday night. It was a fantastic time. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you Wednesday, guys.
See you Wednesday.
Bye.